What is happening? There's a lot of very scary sounds happening right now.
Is that not just part of the game?
No, it had cheery music. I didn't know
You wanna
this was a thing.
reload the game, so...
No, I decided to start recording because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh, okay.
Because, there's noises.
Yeah?
Um, well, welcome to Cooking Companions, I guess.
Welcome.
I mean, Ark already knows it's a horror game, but
I get it.
I didn't know that the music changes on the menu. That's... Oh. It's back. Okay. That was... weird. Hello. We're here with another horror game. You know, need a palate cleanser after Flipside.
Yup.
That's what we call it, right?
You can say that. Although, with cooking campaigns, I'm fully expecting like scream and maybe start crying.
Okay,
I can't hear it.
Based on like nothing about this game.
I know nothing about this game. Yes.
What do you suspect would be the horror aspect of it? If you had to take a guess.
You cook something and then the food comes to life.
Well, I mean, that's not that far off. I have seen this game, but it has been a while. Also, there is DLC out that I have not seen, so if this goes well and we have fun, we might play the DLC. Yeah.
From the intro, we already know that this game is like School Life or Madoka Magica, where people they lure you in with like a false security, like this is a happy, normal game, and it's just here's horror.
I have often compared it to like DDLC with its brand of horror. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? It's a question.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, too bad.
The illusion of free choice.
Yeah, there is no free choice. So we're just going right into it. So we're gonna be, obviously there's no voice acting in this game, so, well, I mean, kinda. We're gonna be voicing characters!
Yup.
And well, I guess I don't know if the protagonist's gender is known. I think it's supposed to be a male, but I don't know. Do you want to do it though, Ark?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, we're starting with this guy, but I mean, for when?
Okay.
Yeah.
That walk was brutal, but this cabinet is amazing. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Finally, a place can really bring peace.
I can't wait to.
Okay, she's already.
I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Maria.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure you with a little apple you can make this camera shine.
Best girl here.
Oh yeah, that sneeze already told me enough.
So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor?
No. Many supplies here. You just have to go out to get what we need.
I see you have just a squirrel on him.
This guy looks at me. There's a 5 of us we can steal. This guy doesn't find wood, okay?
He looks like Jeffrey.
Oh, the game's already ruined.
He doesn't have his personality, don't worry.
Leave that to me, little guy.
I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Maria from dying due to this dust. Hey!
Allergies are nothing to joke about, Kieran.
She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly.
I think I'll go fortune outside. What, 450 monsters, 900 fungi, and so sort of modes. There's bound to be treasure up here.
We'll say immediate. I noticed this in Princess of Angel, but I can a lot of the time when you were very like high pitched or loud, you cut out very frequently. You didn't cut out at all when we were playing.
Oh hell yeah!
It's kind of funny because whenever I whenever you get startled, your voice peaking so high I can't hear it is kind of funny. So I'm gonna kind of miss that. but I'm happy that we can actually hear you now.
Maybe like when I get so scared, I can like knock on my mic and just fall to the floor. Now the viewers can hear me just fall on my chair, just hear loud crash. Don't worry about it. I'm not good.
Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious.
Most certainly not!
What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous?
I could figure that out.
You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here.
Yeah! Keep those eyes open, little guy. Play the force brown bears around.
This is the kind of game that I think I would want to make a retrospective on, but it's been so long.
Yeah.
I mean, like I Game Theory made videos on this, so I do admit there is some kind of preconceived story that I kind of have in mind. But I am wondering if playing the game myself, plus seeing the DLC, would maybe change my opinion a little bit, my interpretation. But you'll see. This is a definitely the kind of game you can make a video on.
Oh, I'm sort of that already. Generally, horror games are easy to make, like especially with retrospective videos about. We're eventually gonna play DDLC because I also want to do a video on that. But I was initially worried that because it's mostly girls, that I was gonna struggle to voice everybody, especially in the second act when the main character just like stops talking. But now that we've done Princess of Angel, no, it's like, no, I can go for a couple hours just voicing a lot of characters. I wonder if between that and the retrospective stuff, if I'm just gonna get better at talking for long periods of time. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll get used to it. I also know for the viewers when we play DLC, I know it's probably gonna be not a play for that, but I initially told Red that I hesitated because DLC obviously delved into some very disturbing topics. But after playing Class of 09, that's I don't think that's gonna be
Yeah.
nearly as a factor anymore.
No. If you can handle Class of 09, you can handle DDLC. And I'm also really excited to explore it completely. Like, I think I got DDLC plus. I know we're talking about a different game. I got DDLC plus on the Switch a couple of years ago, and I think I 100%ed it. But it'll be nice to do it again for Steam. Get all those achievements. Did you read? Oh yeah, you read that one.
There will be a problem. Excuse me. I have 10 different techniques to make incapacitate them.
Long story short, I am very excited to play DDLC again.
Number 1 is
Anatoly.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Maria. Got carried away again.
She's so cute. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals.
If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought.
You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Maria are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef.
Sorry, I'm gonna burn down the kitchen.
Yeah,
Everyone looking at you expectantly.
it's not me cooking, it's you.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game's over right here because I gave everyone food poisoning and they died. That's fun. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod.
Very excited to try your cooking.
All right, everyone. Let's go to work while it's still sunlight. Later. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor. The three exit the cabin, leaving you and Kyon alone.
I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial: to save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to open up the menu. Nice.
I know those can be deceiving, but I can't imagine how this leads into horror.
Oh, you'll see. It is
This
horror
menu-
involving food.
What?
You'll see. Menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals?
Yeah, I died twice. Making a meal cooking for myself
achievement.
already. Does the choices matter in this game?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, then there's a lot.
I do.
Do I want to go?
There are multiple endings.
Okay. Do I want to go the mean route, or do you want to go the good boy route?
You know what?
First?
That's up to you.
Yeah. Let's be a good boy's brain. Let's make this fun for the viewers. Let's be a mean person. Let's say nothing.
You're channeling your Joker today. If you're a mute, you can tell me now. Are you a mute?
No, I'm just ignoring you.
Oh, no. Okay, so I think this is asking, do you want to skip every dialogue option from here on out?
Oh,
So do you want to stay completely silent throughout the entire game, or do you want to actually have dialogue options?
let's actually have dialogue options, yes.
So, are you a mute? No. Just messing with you. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I don't know. Let me know if you need help chopping anything. I'm great with a knife.
I think you impressed, Kieran. You're pretty sure you remember that. Oh, okay.
I do remember this part. There's like a friendship thing in the game. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. So, what are your very first impressions of the characters?
I already forgot the girl's name.
Karen, Maria, Anatoly, and Gregor.
Okay, Anatoly and Maria, I think, are too easy to my favorites. I mean, not easy to my favorites because we just met them, but Kieran absolutely, like, her sneeze up again is just adorable. And I would, first of all, already hate to see anything happen. But what seems to be a stable household.
It's a log cabin.
Yeah.
See,
but
I know. Again, I know a lot about this game, so I will have to be careful with what I say.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably just not say anything. Okay. Go ahead.
Kieran heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around in the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight.
Tutorial. You'll never know what you find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first?
The cupboards behind the wood pile of drawers.
So, okay, what we can glean so far is that, given the fact that there's cobwebs and everything, this is not something anyone has lived in for a while. We see the five of us seem to have just found this cabin. though it's unclear why we're here.
Okay. That seems a bit suspicious, but
Well, we just started.
let's see. Let's go to the cupboards first. The first few cupboards are empty, and I told you must have put a supply somewhere else. Behind the woodpile. There's nothing but corpses back here. Thankfully, no spiders. Did I? Oops. The drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives.
Remember, it says you can check places more than once.
Okay, I see. Then let's check let's check the drawers again. You check the drawer above the mouse hole. Mouse hole, yeah. Some kind of mold is going in this one. Maybe it's able to find it advertising? That's fucked up. Let's check the drawers again. You check the drawers above the wood pile. Something's making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Whee! Cabbage!
What?
Say hello. So you didn't get to see it in the home menu or on the home screen, but these guys pop up on the game when you first start it. I do not know their genders. Because they do have genders. I just can't remember who is who. So, how do you want to split it?
Maybe we can kill the tones first and see it. Maybe I can then give who's
We heard
the boy.
this. We heard this one.
Yeah, that sounds like a boy.
Okay.
It's time. Trumpets, sound off. Okay. Never fear. Ugly here. Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect that one. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion.
Always merry, raspberry.
Potato?
Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping.
She's an introvert. Where are the trumpets? My tacos boring humans. All I have to do is give you a drama. Come chat with us said. What's your valuable achievement? You can look at you cook. Well, share with your secret trumpet recipes. Oh god, I hope people don't click on this video because of these voices.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Other people have done it. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. Oh yeah, I think the game gives you, like, real recipes.
To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted aspirin with sesame and pumpkin meat. Meat-free.
You unlocked your first recipe.
If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Champions! Let's move out! Spooky cartoon ass looking.
Yep, that's the thing.
Albus movie slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. Slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. But only slightly.
Hey, did you find the supplies?
You know, it's good that I don't know like a lot of games, or like don't remember a lot of games, because it means for most of the games you play with me, I'm going like completely blind. So like all of the reactions you get from me is just genuine.
Yeah, exactly. I think if at least one half is completely blind, it works very well. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go.
You got the emergency supplies.
Yay.
Karen leaves you alone. I'll need those emergency supplies for when I cook. I'm gonna cut off a few of my fingers to nothing a few scissors can fix. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work at cooking dinner. Tonight's entry: vegetable stew.
Entree.
In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with some potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Place some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, and the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Oh, that's beautiful. We're back! More firewood than we'll ever need! We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty.
Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer.
Maria spotted it!
Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. Gah!
That's comes no surprise. There's 160 species of spiders here.
160?
Don't worry, Maria. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something.
No, almost all of them were near the couch. I was going to sleep on the couch! That's where 16 of them were.
Oh, sorry.
What?
No, I almost stole the lines again.
I'm not sleeping on that couch then.
And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Maria. I can sleep anywhere. So just use a rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open. Why you talk like that?
Thanks, Gregor.
Karen and Anatoly, you should take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy.
Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, chump.
You turn back to your bobbing vegetable stew and try a bite. Tastes pretty good.
You cooked vegetable stew.
And I didn't die. Are you proud of me?
Yes, good job.
You set the table and asked everyone to dig in.
There's hope for you yet.
Thank you. Oh wow! It smells delicious!
Is there a way for me to hide this? This would be a great screenshot. It doesn't look like it. Aw. Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah. What a pretty family. Thank you!
You must be a world-class chef.
Go take a bite.
Headphones caught. Oh. Okay. There we go. It's bland as hell. Heron! Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic.
Could probably some meat next time!
Gross.
Aside this, we can bake some bread and utilize the fragrant Vesca coming with strawberries for some jam.
I was hoping you would like, yell. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak.
Everyone laughs at Kira's polite ripping. Nothing makes you happy when you quit on me for friends. Why are they talking like that? This may not be the best they've ever had.
Because friends joke with each other.
Okay. I don't... I don't know. If I scream like if I scream strawberry whilst eating
You're
it,
not
I would-
actually screaming strawberry. I think.
Go to bed, stuff. I wonder if it probably ends at day 7, doesn't it? I'm gonna guess it ends at day 7.
Don't remember.
Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night. I didn't really break the blanket.
What time is it?
Oh, jeez. Maria, why'd you do that? One time, 1 hour to done.
Will you two quiet down? Trying to sleep over here.
Cracker, those outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start gathering food.
It's too early for this. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night?
There was a small one in the bathroom.
Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink.
Maria turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Maria. Let's check more than wild sword today. Go! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild buck trout. What's with you and me, big guy?
Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think we should read it like that. That's a shame.
Oh, come on.
I'd wake up early to go fishing.
Yeah, kid. We're gonna absorb the trout at the very least. We will see more red deer today.
That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries?
I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch us start today? Do not.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Don't steal anything, okay?
Do not. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the town with a skip to the step. You're alone, but thankfully, you have a dwarf to Tompaz to keep you company.
Tutorial. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today?
Let's go to the basement. The door goes in this door goes into the basement. There's no reason to go into the basement right now. You wait for the others to return.
You wasted it, I think.
Oops. We just stood in front of the basement door until the Dutch.
Pretty
Just
much.
doing nothing.
We're back.
Knock it off, Maria! Be ready to be scared of one. It's not!
Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it?
Shut up! You don't understand!
I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster.
Maria laughed so hard that your ears ring. Tears rolling down Maria's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop him hyperventilating? Absolutely not! Well, that's mouth to feed, right? What? You get it! It's really personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable.
Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin.
I had a selection of species here. We'll have to find more wild sorrel.
Is this going to be enough for a good meal?
Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes a while, but you decide on a specialty: cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes. Drain the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onions, an egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Divide the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, and you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they will stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil.
I like to imagine we're just somehow doing this in the living room. Like we're not.
We just started
we're
fighting.
We're not even in the kitchen.
We just started fighting in the living room, just start cooking right here.
Yeah.
You reduce the heat to a low and let the cabbage roll simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with a liquid.
You cooked cabbage rolls.
Maria looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. And Tori looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite.
That's pretty darn good.
Wow! I can use a whole batch myself! I think the vegetable suitcase is better. But I'm loving how tender the cabbage is.
The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it?
I can't imagine. I can't stop imagining them just screaming the bowl out.
It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later.
Incredible! It's definitely grew on me. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. I will leave this behind for you to do. Are we just like a maid or something? Whoa.
I mean, this feels like it, doesn't it?
This is here, wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You asleep instantly. You asleep?
Yeah, you
Okay,
asleep instantly. You know?
Tomorrow will be another great day. Yeah, when I go to sleep, I also sleep instantly.
Asleep instantly, yeah. Day 2.
Good morning, everyone!
Again, Gregor.
Can't you let us sleep in? Not today!
Why?
So I'm classic coming. We need to fetch this food before I get the downpour!
Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while.
Enough food! How we use my supplies for last night's dinner? He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today.
You really think it'll flood?
Thankfully, the cabin's on high ground. That doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so you can't help be prepared.
You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst.
I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare to fail. And totally. Let's go to prepare for a storm. Fortune should be a key priority today. We have plenty of edible foods, and it's better odds than trying to hunt. I like to imagine that this is Tori's like if Jeffy grew up. Granted, and it totally doesn't look too much older, but puberty does things to you.
Very, very late stage puberty.
Yeah.
I
be honest,
I could totally imagine that as a joke for Class of '09 is that Jeffrey didn't finish puberty until after high school.
Honestly, I could buy it, especially considering how he acts. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot out rough on some people.
This is just the playthrough where we talk about other games.
Yeah. Well, wait. Let me help, little guy. And Tony and Glenn, they head to the bedroom. Counts control the map. Maria and Kiona still hang around. I like how when we talk about other games, I'm just advertising to like watch the other playthroughs so I understand what we're talking about.
Go and watch Class of '09. It's really good.
It's also really
Really popular, really funny, really good.
It's not really funny if you want to hear me be very upset, especially in flip side.
Nah, it's a perfectly normal game.
Oh, depends on the definition of normal.
Tutorial. Unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to?
We are talking to Maria. We are.
Yes.
If I had to pick, we are.
Good boy. I was gonna be disappointed in you.
Maria is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. Oh, I see now. Now see why you like her.
I like her because she's adorable.
Yeah, I mean that too. You walk over to her.
I'm just look at that smile.
Unfortunately, this is a horror game, so I can't imagine what happened. Well, I can. But...
I think it'll become apparent. There are some great books here. Which one is your favorite?
The romantic one, the crafty one, the scary one.
I think the choice does matter on how she'll react.
I think she'll like hear romantic.
Oh yeah? I read a few random pages. Seems pretty melodramatic. Why is everyone crying all the time?
So she doesn't like drama, huh? You shrug.
Maybe the ending redeems it, but from what I've read, this book is hot garbage. Sorry.
Oops.
I would have picked the same thing.
Real book's pretty disappointing to answer.
There are definitely some better books you could be reading. I'll write down a list of recommendations later.
You hear a cheer from the other room. Seems like it's wrapping up for the meeting.
I think we failed.
I think maybe this playthrough just make all the bad choices for me.
That's fine.
Gregor and Anatoly come back from the meeting. Always buzzing slightly. Hey, can you tell me while we're out? No, F off. You not.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
They can cook for themselves. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We have it right now. Let's beat those ring clouds. I'm just thinking for the future. I feel like talking so much is just leads to something bad. The group leaves to terminate effort. Did you say something?
I don't like the thing on the side that shows like the voice who's talking because it would make it hard to get screenshots.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that's true. I wonder if there's like a hotkey, but it's better. I think it's better not to fail around with this.
Yeah.
You have the camera audio yourself again. What? What's that noise? So it's coming from the kitchen. Oh, I think I need to tone down my volume. Huh? Radio? What's going on with our radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did someone leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better to hold on to this.
You got the strange radio.
Yes, it's Okay. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to continue with my bad choice, I want to go back to the basement, but I don't think that's
No.
Yeah. Okay, then let's inspect the kitchen a bit more. Let's inspect. You have nothing better to do. You decide to talk to some pets.
Hello!
Hello. Good to see you again. How'd you abandon us?
Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much.
Raspberry? No thanks! That vegetable stew? Gross! F you! Everyone's a critic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry no one appreciates my fine culinary cooking. You stuck up these cabs last time! Spears repeat! Onion? It almost smells bad, you stinky! Almost! Are you gonna give him a real recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey! Everyone else is for humans, so give you any recipes? You shrug. You're monsters! That's why you should spend more time with us! Right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today! It'll make the kids smell nice afterwards, and it will press duplicates! I'm glad I got a new mic, because I feel like I'm gonna peek the mic like so many times.
You are very, yeah. I can finally hear you. You received the borscht recipe.
I'm burning down the cab, making it okay? Okay, this game was just... You're not. Don't be a stranger! Jump it! Move out! We should draw and wait for the others to return back.
They look like the specimen one.
Only two, don't they? Yeah, they look exactly like that. Yeah. I mean, considering that there is like a potato of specimen one, and yeah, there's like pretty. Oh yeah, that checks out. Maria's back early today.
Hey.
Hi.
The others are still looking for food outside. Anna totally found some more berries. But nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crushed the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing to last if we get stuck here.
Is this gonna be a cannibalism game? Maria seems disappointed in inventory management.
Can you try cooking with a little less this evening?
You're not.
Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far.
I don't like that.
Very sweet.
What was that smug smile?
Perfectly normal, you know.
Is Maria blushing a little bit? Maria will remember that.
Yay! Are you already starting to get a little bit of the heebies?
I'm a bit unnerved. Yes.
That general feeling that something is kind of wrong.
Yeah,
you can't put your finger on what.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that smug smile already told me enough. But like from my first impression of Maria, she seemed like a very innocent and just happy, cheerful girl. So seeing her make her experience immediately sets me off.
You get the impression that she's normally very cheerful, but she's also like easily stressed.
Yeah, I got that expressions as well.
Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime.
You're not.
Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday.
Really interrupting a tender moment. Yeah, just burst into the cabin. We were gonna kiss! Why would you have to come in?
I don't think we were gonna kiss.
Don't be so down, everyone! We got tons of good berries!
Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any?
You shake your head sadly.
Yikes.
On that frown upside down, Kieran! Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
I'm not smiling for you, Gregor.
You know, I feel like it's fitting that this log cabin just feels like the place where we find the dear god. So, if this is a horror game, I feel like it'd be just natural for it to be like carnivorous deal outside too. You missed out. Something was really tremendous on the way back. Hues of orange, red, even a purple poking out.
Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning.
So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome! Big guy. You must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You can even see snow on the tip of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person and determined who it was. It was definitely Maria.
Maria! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Gah! Guilty.
Maria looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it, who have it least, succeed. Those who have it for too long, perish. Excuse me?
Those who have it. Is it hunger?
Can you check the logs? When you feed it, it gets smaller. When like this entire riddle's over, of course. What am I? What?
Is there a log?
Uh,
I don't think there is one.
This game sucks.
What is it? I think it's hunger.
I mean that. Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone's pointing the answer. Maria's face lights up. I mean, hunger would make sense.
I got it. Is it hunger?
Correct. Smart.
That was my guess.
So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar pestle. Spread it on some crusty bread. That
Looks terrible.
Yeah, that looks awful.
You cooked raspberry jam and bread.
I mean,
Crummy situation. Crummy situation.
Have you ever tried Nutella?
No.
Oh, you should. I mean, have you?
I don't really like spreadables very much.
Aww.
There's like the only thing I like to put on sandwiches on bread is either ham or if I'm making toast, butter.
Okay, I mean that's understandable. Butter with
I used to love peanut butter sandwiches when I was a kid, but then I just kind of stopped eating them, and I literally don't think I've had one since elementary school.
Maybe you got like ate so much, you got tired of it, just are traumatized.
No, I mean that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to me. I don't get tired of food that easily.
I mean that's fair.
And even when I do, I usually come back to it eventually. Like there was a period when I was younger that I ate so many peanut butter crackers that I got sick of them. Legitimately, I tried to eat one and it like almost made me throw up because I just got sick of it out of nowhere. And then a couple months later, I ate one again, and it was just the most delicious thing I had ever eaten.
Okay.
So like even when I do get tired of stuff, which takes a lot, I usually eventually have it again.
I mean, for me, I do like my jam and like Nutella, especially on my bread. But yeah, I understand your perspective.
I could give it. I mean, if it's just chocolate and bread, I think I'd like it.
Oh, that's a very unhealthy combination. But yeah.
I mean, I've eaten. My family's idea of a snack is admittedly, very rarely, just like taking a piece of bread and putting butter on it and eating it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
It's actually really, really good.
That sounds.
It's the same thing as toast. It's just that the toast is cooked. It makes it so it's crunchy.
Oh, I love crunchy toast.
I don't like my toast too cooked.
Yeah, like crunchy, but like still soft and tender.
If it starts to turn black, that's usually too much for me.
Yeah,
even a little bit.
Too much. I think there's a sign of being burnt.
No, yeah, but some people like their toast really cooked. If there is even any black at all, that's usually too much for me.
The bread's a little tough.
Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
But this homemade jam is to die for.
I've never, ever liked jam.
Aww.
It has admittedly been a very, very, very long time. Like, I think since I was a kid, since I've had it, but I never liked it.
Sorry.
No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks.
Maria! Everyone laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But it got a job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and head off to sleep.
How late are you guys eating dinner?
That they're not seem feeling at all. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak it back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deep in your back, causing the river to turn red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all of those options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. Push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature surrounding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. You let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink into the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. What? What the fuck was that?
It took me a long time to remember that. to remember, oh yeah, something's gonna show up. Well, there you go, your first scare.
My first did that mic pick up a scream?
Yes.
My girly ass scream.
Yes, it was glorious. I will admit, I will admit, if I hadn't remembered that it was about to happen, it would have gotten me too. I remembered that happens like 2 lines before it ended.
That feels like, honestly, I dream feels like something you did, like one of your dreams, because your dreams are just
my
incredible.
dreams aren't. No, not really, because I don't usually have nightmares. I very, very, very rarely have nightmares.
Okay, I see. Wake up!
Even my dreams that are like really bad sometimes, like on the brink, even usually when I wake up after, I don't get that feeling that it was a nightmare.
You're not just like desensitized, but it's so into horror.
No, I think it's just because I don't get them. I just don't get them very often.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. You generally don't realize you have a nightmare.
Maybe also because when I was little, I had night terrors, so maybe my brain just kind of got used to being scared at night, and then it just kind of stopped happening.
Mm-hmm. You still sleep with like a light on?
No.
Okay.
When I back home I did for a couple of years, but no, not here.
Okay, I see. Sorry, you were making strange noises in sleep.
What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up?
It woke me up. Try to fall back asleep, but it's so
loud.
Man,
if it was lightning and thundering, I would fall asleep so easily.
I love this weather.
Me too. Even when it's like, even like shake the house kind of thunder is kind of soothing in a way. I don't know why. It just is.
I mean, this and snow especially. I think snow is more. I think I appreciate
Well,
snow
the thing
snow
the thing
more than
about
this. But...
the thing about snow is that it doesn't make sound. So
Right.
it's different when it's raining and like I can hear it. It lulls me to sleep so much more easily. The snow is very pretty though.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning.
Everyone else in agreement and get back to bed. We can watch a lot in this place already. I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
Except for you. You can't fall back asleep.
Yeah, are you starting to get why we could make a video on this?
Oh, absolutely, yes. You should have goosebumps from a nightmare.
I think I'd want to do DDLC first, though.
I feel like this game will be much shorter. I feel. Do you want to go like the
Well,
shorter, longer, or just
no, I guess it would be good practice. I think there's less to this game than DDLC, and they're kind of, like I said, they're kind of in a similar vein.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'd be
That
like
makes...
practice.
I also think like I think I'm gonna have like more fun in a twisted sort of way with DDLC because it's just more there's more to talk about.
Especially once we start exploring all the other stuff, like the side stories, because I haven't seen those.
Oh right, those exist, huh?
Yeah, I have 100% of the game, but I've never actually gone and read those.
I've never what do you mean haven't read? Did you just like speed through the dialogue?
No, I just never opened them.
Oh, okay, I see. Well. Someone's making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink. Opening your eyes when you hear enemies slamming the door. I totally slamming the door. He sounds petrified. So, what is keeping us from seeing this household? Because if I was to this, if I was to run away, far away, just don't look, not look back.
That's up to your interpretation.
I looked out the
I
door.
have an explanation because I've seen videos.
Okay. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors can take warnings. Sailors take warning. Well, probably for today.
Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow.
You're the Optimus kid.
Yeah, that's all Gregor has going for him.
Yeah. Sounds good as having one though. Knock it off, you two. Maria, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow?
I give it a 27% chance. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier?
Can make it past a couple.
Is that right?
Yes.
That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust?
Why would you have 27% of clear tomorrow?
It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of...
Maria begins to explain meteorology to you. She doesn't tell me any of this down.
It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to understand...
Minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Maria. You know, I'm becoming more and more unsettled by her. If this was any other game, I love her. I think I'd love to death, but in this one, I'm just becoming increasingly unsettled. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Maria finally wraps up her lecture, and with a bow.
Dude, just blink.
Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Maria! That was awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay.
You understand what of it? Anatoly turns to you. There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know Fruits was it was a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. Why are you, Maria? What?
Again, she's stressed. If food is mentioned, she gets stressed.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's natural for someone to be stressed if like supplies are running out and you're stuck in this place. But
Yeah.
well, her expressions are just. I believe in you.
Me too.
Actually, we have enough leftover berries and more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, we need to keep everyone fed and happy.
I don't think our character knows how to take a joke.
Unfortunately, a tough crowd. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the chapats.
Hello.
Hello! Don't worry, it's the chapats. I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy, you try eating me like an apple. So you never don't tell him about us? Are your plans going all right? What?
Rye bread. It's a pun.
Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? The business now toast? This guy's just not. This one's just nappy.
Yeah, it is. That one's a little stale. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced?
You tell her no.
Raspberry milk shake.
You tell an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one?
Nope, wasted an entire day on
What?
it.
It's well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe we'll win the annual comedy competition this year.
Of course.
Onion.
Now while I'm here, you won't choke on slice this year.
Isn't that every year, bread?
What? Hey, we still talk about the closing joke, Brad. You're gonna do great things this year.
Oops.
Cabbage.
Anyways, don't even think about eating this if you're hungry. Some best stick together through thick and thin.
Rain or shine.
Feast and famine. You know, swear to God, repeat the line will lock you back in.
Life or death.
That's right. Trumpets! Move out! You know, it's kind of it's a weird thing that the potato one, the only one of the 5 that's based on specimen 1 is also the silent one, also the most unnerving.
You may read line.
The trumpets somehow managed to close the door themselves. Without hands? I mean, I guess they can just shuffle back. Right, I mean, you bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. I just know that if I was playing alone, I would just already close this game. But since you're here with me, I Karen stops you bringing the food.
Took you long enough.
Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and an amazing jar of raspberry jam.
There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread.
You make do when times are tough.
Yeah. You make do. Well, I guess admittedly getting sick is worse than being hungry.
Yeah, I mean, if you get hungry too long, you still get sick anyway. But I guess sooner is worse rather than later.
Oh, if you get sick, you're not gonna be able to hold in anything.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Especially since like I feel like even more cold food is gonna give you food poisoning just throw it back up anyway. So Karen is right.
What the hell is the matter with you?
You grip a knife tight in your hand.
Do you think this is enough for 5 of us?
Wait! We can just throw this bread away! It's all we have left!
Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning?
I'm no scientist. Is that squirrel on his shoulder like Penabel? I mean, it hasn't talked about, it hasn't made a noise since.
I don't know,
but-
I've never noticed that before. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day.
Everyone grimly nods, wrapping the bread apart like a pack of walls. Gregor eats the biggest chunks of mold. Disgusting.
Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had in Ukraine.
You know, that makes a lot more sense. You put enough rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shall leave the cabin. Says, how bad is the storm to...
Really, really bad.
Yeah, it has to be like hurricane level bad.
Well, no, it's also just like some places flood really easily.
I mean, that's fair. But I mean, I guess like this is... I guess they also discussed that this place is like high elevation. But I guess like below it's probably flooded. So clear if we just give them more some time.
Anatoly, what makes you think that?
What are the books of weather reports?
You're illiterate, so that's a lie.
Ick! Karen, I've seen him waiting.
Who reads upside down?
What do you think? I totally can't read because Karen's just being like Karen.
You must be going blind then.
Thanks. I don't know why Karen make up something like that about me.
You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly.
Karen stormed off. Thanks for backing me up.
Good to have someone so positive around.
Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? You think he'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah.
Sure.
Everyone shuffles off to the sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Hey. Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and usually gets him when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. And her looks at you with admiration. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I had a feeling that Karen seemed abusive. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away.
Yeah.
You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that.
Dun 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 dun.
You go to bed very hungry. I expect another nightmare.
Day 4.
You don't dream the entire night, but he sleeps through everyone waking up.
And that's how fast a deer could run if startled.
Oh! Incredible!
Impressive.
Oh! I wish we had a deer here. Without food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No! It's only for one day. Various cultural religions have practiced throughout history.
That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly.
What options do we have? Food wasn't rationed properly. I like Anatoly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive aggressive of him. Although I guess that comment was pretty uncalled for. Everyone moves to a separate area. You're in the bedroom, back in the living room. Maria in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Well, considering that we messed, I mean, let's try again with Maria. I'm more again curious with her about her the most. Hi.
Oh! Didn't hear you coming. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed, but I couldn't get this drawer open. Could you give it a try?
You nod.
Great. While you go do that,
Like-
I'm going to get some reading done.
You think Maria will remember that?
Yay!
Woman wants to eat the trumpets.
Later.
You pull open the drawer with all your might.
Hello.
Hello! Is a thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly, you listen over to listen to her.
We need to talk soon. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us.
Cabin.
Yo, I'm getting from free red ASMR. This is the greatest place of all time.
It's the benefit of having a mic. I love this mic. Now that I'm like doing the unpacking video, God, this mic is great.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
That's right, Raspberry. Tired of being a trumpet? You see. I don't want those humans to overkill me now, would we? You shake your head. Good.
Because the thing is, if
So-
I'm able to just like, if I need to talk quieter, I can get up closer to the mic like this, and I just like you can still hear me pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that when I do it, hi, can you hear me? Hi, shh, hi. I think my mic can also pick that up. So I'm really happy I made this investment. I don't know what
You
was wrong
sound
with
so good.
it. I don't know what's wrong with what was wrong with my other headset, but I mean I think this was a great investment. I'm happy it works. Well, it's pretty expensive anyway, but it was a good investment anyway. Trumpets, rolling out. Shall I draw? Especially since I'm going to be playing so many games with you in the future, that I think this going to last for a while. It looks pretty down.
It is a good investment. I won't stop.
You're doing great. Just a little longer. So hungry.
Me too.
You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Your stomach is growling more.
Wake up. I said, wake up. The rainfall is nonstop again.
How did you?
Did you have anything to do with this?
You don't answer the question.
Shh. Always thinking with your stomach, right? Should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left.
How did?
At least I tried. I won't let this weigh on my conscience. Go back to sleep, monster.
What? What? You quickly forget about Raspberry's conversation.
Huh, okay. So, I will once we're done with our first playthrough, I will tell you the theory that I first heard about this game and the parts of it that I remember.
Okay.
It'll make a lot of things make more sense.
Okay. Did you have any theories before you watched the video?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Okay.
It's like a couple years ago.
You have a strange dream. Not boys yelling in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps screaming at you, calling your names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across your face. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the what?
You know, like like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, but As a sense of pony hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat.
Oh, I love those so much. It's those, now that I remember it, it's those and a really subtle horror that you get later that are my favorite parts of this game. But what do you think? What are you thinking so far?
I mean, the first dream had to be a Maria. The second one had to be a toy, right? Like that's like I feel like that's just too much of a.
Is that what you think?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be.
Oh, sorry. I thought you read it.
Sorry, no problem. The summers must have kept me awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. What? I mean, I'm trying to think of what does raspberry mean by this downpour. It's your doing, right? Are we just like? I mean, I'm thinking like it's directed towards us, the player, not a character in like the game itself. But, and if we're the character, if we're like if the player, if this person were having the point of view is us, then I mean it would make sense why you can't just like run away, but that's just game over right then, and that's a pretty bad game. But at the same time, I don't know why or how we can cause a downpour and just keep doing this, and why we have like this some kind of grudge against this family. She looks petrified.
I couldn't sleep.
And I told his bags on his eyes. Storm is too loud. Ken looks out of it.
The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive.
Gregor looks a little gaunt. I gotta go look out of the window.
And?
All I saw was rain.
Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom.
Garen turns to you.
When is this going to end?
Why are you looking at me? Well, what can we do about it? I checked outside the door again. For a while, let's keep writing. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll scavenge for supplies.
My hair is stuck in a knot.
I'm sorry.
I know people, when I was first growing out my hair, I know that, like, knots were a thing, but oh my god, they're painful if you're not careful.
Yeah. Does this mean you're never gonna like grow out big long hair, like down to your waist or something?
How close is the nearest town?
Oh no.
Didn't you have a map on you?
I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Maria and Anatolico, why is this shit?
How are we going to find our way back now?
What we'll have to ride out the storm. Maria looks at you.
We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating.
The group stares at you. The crib in no time! Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's fake optimism is worrying. And Maria's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? You want to just spam Maria?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay,
the best course of action is to go for one specific person whenever you can.
Okay. Hi.
It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it?
You explain to Maria how the size of poison and fat content contributes to the temperature.
Yeah. Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I'm happy with Brains over Brawn. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career?
Maria does a best Gregor impression.
Cut trees and sleep under the stars.
Oh, that's adorable.
How boring is that?
Your change in attitude is concerning. This is not
She's still
the
adorable,
same.
though.
Yeah, she's still adorable. But this is not the same Maria that I've seen.
Yes, it is. Well, the one that we've been seeing recently, no.
Depends on the person. But pretty boring.
You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me.
Maria blesses a little.
You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty sure Maria will remember that. You thank Maria and get the others. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone's staring at you. You expect that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone take the eyes out. You know, they expect everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies the last piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Kieran is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing.
Chewing.
Chewing. And Chewie chews it cautiously. Slowly swallowing as she looks at the others. Maria nibbles on it silently, her eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops in the mouth like a cherry. He inhaled it.
Yum.
Honestly, I do feel kind of bad. This is a bad situation.
Well, yeah.
But I can't. I mean, if they're monsters like the baguettes, like the I mean,
Nobody said anything about them.
Didn't the cabbage or like somebody in the drawer say something about?
No, he just said that they didn't want the others to learn about them.
Okay.
They didn't say why though.
The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. How long can a person?
Day 6.
How long can a person live without eating something?
At the most, like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean,
It'll just be a very, very painful 3 weeks, because essentially what will happen is the longer that your body it depends on how much fat you have. If you have a lot of fat, you'll last longer, but eventually your body will start to eat itself. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Your body will literally, like, if I remember correctly, like, eat your stomach lining, and that's eventually what kills you.
Honestly, I feel like, well, I can't I guess say anything, because I can't imagine that having such nothing to eat but bread in entire day sucks and will make anyone hungry. But
it's bad, yeah.
Yeah,
but it is better than nothing.
Yeah. Good morning.
The thing that also sucks about starvation is that if you go without food for a very long time, when you do get food again, you actually have to be very careful, because if you eat if you eat too much food after starving, you will die.
Yeah, exactly. That you do have to be very careful.
I don't remember the exact science behind it, though.
Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of like if you try to drive a car again after like it runs out of gas, like you drive to get no fuel and try to fuel again, it's like sometimes won't start. I think that's like sometimes the same way. It's just.
Morning.
Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding!
What are we gonna do?
Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Well, they go. What is the concern? rainfalls will end in a day or two, right?
Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here.
What?
I mean, think
But
of
you
like
think?
think of like rainforests.
Okay, I mean that's fair. I've never had any. I've never lived anywhere where like there's a rainforest nearby. But do you really think it'll rain that long?
Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it'll stop soon?
Relax, everyone. Let's see how long gonna while this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. I wonder who's the first to meet a bad end. Karen and Greg begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Maria in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? I mean, of the two, I think as if everything you've done is wrong. How you do what?
It is an option.
I don't think the first one was going to lead anywhere. I mean, it might give several hints, but I mean, I just don't want to really want to waste like another character interaction.
Okay.
You're harming one Maria. Is that the right option?
No, I'm just. Is that what you want to do?
Oh no, I am curious about thinking instead about everything you've done wrong. What that entails. Let's go with the first option. I think. But you have rises the supplies better? Try the numbers one more time. You could have reduced the amount of vegetables using the still, but it was the first day. You had to impress them. Was there anything you could have done differently? Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. You wonder if they're upset with you? Gregor calls a group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food.
The game made me. I went to the bathroom, and then the game legitimately made me hungry, so I made a slice of toast.
You have to experience what they're feeling.
No.
Yeah, no, that's very bad, and you have to live.
That's why I just made some toast, like a single slice of toast.
Everyone is silent.
I'll go.
Maria!
I used to swim all the time near my house. I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters.
No! Let me go inside. You won't get very far if you have any gas, Anatoly.
You're blind as a mole rat, remember?
That's true, but... Little guy? Let me go. Gregor!
Sounds good to me.
What?
Karen! His arms are the longest. He's probably the best at climbing. No, that wouldn't be right, Gregor. Let me go instead.
Get that none of these options are good ones. We need to find food or help. Is there no? I'm guessing there's no signal. No phones or no. Gregor grabs a branch from a wood pile. He cuts into different measurements. So we come to a consensus. Let's draw for it. We'll each pick one. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You start Gregor cut the branch lengths. You pick the biggest. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be
Looks like I've got the shortest.
Maria. Maria?
It's okay. Aw, man, we didn't get to finish.
Does she die?
Well, she's leaving, isn't she?
Well, I know, but I want to think that she's coming back despite going to floodwaters.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so, though. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look for.
Wait until you find higher ground and scout the area.
Maybe you'll find fish out there.
Everyone looks heartbroken.
Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, will keep us alive. I promise.
She promised. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening.
Goodbye.
Door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence.
Maria has left the cabin.
I mean, we couldn't have finished it anyway. Even if we got the first choice right, we wouldn't even fight for it. So, how we get to the fifth one?
I think it's 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
No, I think we had enough. We would have had enough. I think. I don't know. I'm sure we'll see her again.
The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shovels off to bed. You have a strange dream.
Maria has left the cabin.
Dead to me? What? Who are we playing as?
I wonder.
The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize. The other's a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shuffle, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get it in the oven. You curse it repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking coals. You feel 4 hands on the shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, she chases through the woods. One of them looks behind her, eyes wide when she sees you. She's terrified. Never been this angry in her entire life. You're gaining on them. They can't run forever. As you trample through the field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You cast a glint of it in the sun. Golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall downward, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat. I don't know why that keeps getting me, despite knowing that.
I'm so happy. Day 7.
I didn't get a good look at what that one was. I just saw like
the pit.
Yeah, that's what I expect. Good morning. You think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Maria.
Me too.
She'll be fine. Right, little guy?
So what do we do now? Just wait?
Karen.
How long? It's been almost a day since she left.
I told him Gregor looked nervous.
Someone needs to go look for her.
We need to wait, Karen.
Wait for what?
The nearest town is miles and miles away. Wait is all we can do for now.
So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice?
Aaron, I'm sure I totally would agree, but we'll discuss that option when we get to it. I never should have eaten that much.
I'm.
Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Dragon Anatoly is just not in agreement. You don't even need to elaborate. You show Maria will make it back. She promised. Everyone retreats to a corner. What do you want to do today? Let's talk to Anatoly. He's the next one, like after Maria.
It's funny, my memory is already failing me because I thought Anatoly left first.
Hey. The kids in Denver doesn't feel the same without Maria. Her laugh, her smile. And we gotta tell her how I feel about her! Be back. Right? You nod. Yeah. I wish it rising better. You decided to distract him totally with an old story. There was once a villager who had to stock up supplies for the winter. He filled his house with a cow, a sack of grains from the field, and the 92 buckets of water waiting for the cow. He ran out of the room quickly. One day, the villager grew sick. He knew he needed the life-giving milk from the cow to survive the winter. But when he attempted to milk the cow, his grip was too weak to grasp her uders. In desperation, he began to boil the grains. The cow cried out for food, but the villager could only afford to feed himself. Each night, the cries of the cow kept him awake. Until one day he finally ran out of food. The villager crawled into bed for the last time, sobbing as the snow deepened outside. The cow sad-eyed stared back at him. He wanted to come with the cow, but the buckets blocked his path. He was too weak. He was sick. And the final noise he heard was the cow still crying out for food. One haunting note to end his life. Why did you say?
Wow, good job, man. Real warming up story.
I told you it looks. Is that based on a true story? No, probably not, right? It's just made up. But
No, probably not.
Thomas can wait. You leave Anatoly to his thoughts.
Nice job.
I don't think our relationship would have deepened from that.
No, not really.
I guess something about the vegetables too.
Oh shoot, I forgot to make another pool. Yeah, that works. I'd be fine with the bread and jam.
I'd be fine with just strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetable right about now. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
Good night.
Right? Fall asleep quickly. But you only dream about this desecrated corpse. Jesus Christ! You wake in a cold sweat. In a completely different room. What?
Day
Different room?
8. I forgot about that part.
What?
Nothing. Good morning.
Killen's looking worse. Will you cook for the grip today? Well, we don't have a choice.
Look.
You take out a color of meat and began to cook it within the oven. Where did we get this? Oh, fuck.
I wonder where we got the meat.
I have a good guess.
Yeah? What is it?
I don't feel comfortable saying my
Come on.
thoughts.
Come on.
Well, it depends whose room we went to. Do we go to Anatolia or do we go to Gregor's room? Because
Well, let's keep
chop
going.
chop, chop chop.
You cooked meat. Where did you get that? Come on.
I am very discomforted.
Come on, Ark.
You ignored Kyo's question. Oh, hi! What's that smell? Oh, you're finally getting off the couch. What?
Where'd you get the meat from?
Where did you?
Where'd you get the meat from, Ark?
I.
You dreamed about desecrating a corpse.
Did Maria come back and... No fucking shot, right? No shot. Right? We're looking at you salivating. You take the char meat out of the oven. Cut into a small cut. If this is human meat, I am not... Stop! You immediately grab some of the plate, chew it ferociously. You take a piece of meat and devour it.
Do you have any more of this? A downward spiral. You ate meat.
And music suddenly is not helping. There's something like music out here from apocalypse. You explain how the meat is so securely hidden, so you can rise in bed this time.
I understand.
Thank you. And Antonio runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Antonio returns looking choked up. I was too weak!
Left you some? Don't fight this, Anatoly.
Antonio takes a piece from a plate, turning his back to the group as he eats it. You can hear him crying.
Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay?
Is this horror? I feel I'm gonna cry. I mean, it is horror, but Jesus. Girl lives with the bed.
So, what do you think?
We're not seeing Maria again in One Piece, are we?
No, I'm pretty sure that's her. I don't know if she came back and he killed her, or if her body washed up. But yes, I'm pretty sure it's Maria. I told you it's horror related to food. I thought you would immediately think cannibalism.
Well, yes, but I don't think about. Oh, I guess that's fair. I should have expected this. But fuck. Of course we had to snatch away my favorite one of the four first, huh?
Yeah, no, I could have sworn it was Anatoly first.
I mean, if Maria came back, there should have been more. She should have gotten like more food with her, right? She wasn't come back empty-handed. So one of the things she probably just washed up and then.
Also, I think that everybody else knows.
Yeah, that was clear to me.
I didn't notice that the first time. I thought everybody, when I first saw a playthrough of this, I thought that everybody just didn't know, but no, I think they absolutely know.
What do you want to talk to? Let's speak to Anatoly, I guess. You knock on the door first. Anatoly? You slowly open it. Thanks for checking in on me. You asked if you still feel sick. Not anymore. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. Last note. The pill. Yeah, me too. You nod. Thank you. Sure, I totally remember that. I'm sure he'll remember it too. That's not something that's something that's not that's. No, no, fucking showing me the comic hits. Jesus.
You know what
Leave Anatoly.
you know what I'm just realizing?
Yeah.
Those poems and DDLC, I feel like I haven't seen them in so long that they're gonna hit really hard again.
I feel like I'm gonna start crying again when we play DLC. because the last time I played DLC was so long ago. I don't remember like just about anything. I only remember.
I remember so much of it because of just how many times I watched playthroughs of it.
I don't remember.
I think I watched
Yeah.
the GT Live playthrough like at least 5 times. And then I played it myself like twice.
Yeah, I only remember. I only remember how everyone dies.
Well, yeah,
And
that's
the
hard. That's
ending.
hard to forget.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember anything else now. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen.
But yeah, I think honestly, I think I remember Act 1 the least. Because
Honestly, I think
because most of the time when I would go back and watch the GT Live playthrough, I would just start from Sayori's death. Because, you know, that's when stuff gets interesting.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense because I mean DDLC is already a dark game, so you probably don't remember Act 1 being just a lighthearted mood.
Yeah, no, nothing terrible happens in Act 1. The only thing bad thing that happens is Sayori's death at the end.
It still hurts that Sayori was the first to go there.
It's so weird because for the longest time, Sayori was my favorite. Like, without question. But just, I don't know what happened, but eventually Natsuki became my favorite instead. It kind of happened really gradually, and then I just one day realized I had to, like, admit to myself that, like, no, I think I like Natsuki more.
You think the had anything to do with it?
Probably. I think that probably started my thoughts changing, but I don't think that made me, like, realize it.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
Again, I think I had to, like admit to myself, I don't think I like Sayori as much as Natsuki anymore.
I was past. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. They can never be satiated now.
We've waited long enough. What's for dinner?
You can't explain that you want to ration the meat better this time. No, they know.
Fine.
I understand. I can wait. No arguments? Perfect. I mean, if surely the human body can feed more than that, right? But I mean, okay, that's horrible to say. But
There's gonna be a lot of the human body that is not edible.
I mean, yeah, that's
the
fair.
only thing you can really eat is the muscle.
Honestly, I never like knew what happened if you ate anything else.
If
I
you
mean,
were
obviously, don't look...
eating a human is one of the worst things you could. No, I mean, outside of morals, it's one of the worst things you can do because since you're eating your own kind, you are incredibly susceptible to getting so many diseases.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just
even if you cook it.
Yeah, that's just an act of comic deck to me. Everyone decides to call it an early night.
Like, we can eat other animals because we don't have the same biology as them, so a lot of the diseases that may affect them aren't going to affect us, but if you're eating a human, Obviously, the same species, you're gonna get affected if they have any diseases.
You fall asleep instantly. But I feel like muscles can also be around for like for a while. Like a human has a lot of muscle. I feel like.
Well, again, it depends on how big the person is. With someone like Maria, that's not really gonna last you very long.
Yeah, that's fair, especially for like 4 people.
Yeah.
You have a strange dream. Again, you have dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his throat. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, looking at his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye's been giving you issues lately. So you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. He ties you to a chair with a long rope to prevent you from moving. I feel like I know what the imagery that's coming, and I'm gonna hate it. You rip the rope apart without even trying. So the blacksmith uses a thicker one. No turning back now. The blacksmith takes a hot poke out of the coals. It makes his eyes glow as he scowls at you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you back a few feet. You're able to break the ropes. The blacksmith stands over you, spinning your body as he raises the poker again. You're in a cold sweat.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, honestly.
I was expecting a severed eye.
Me too.
Day 9.
You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. You notice anything?
Они вас никогда не простят.
What? The floodwaters have receded a bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin.
I think the forest is talking to us.
Thank you for the ASMR. It makes my feelings a lot better. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Where is Karen?
Indoors person. You looked out the window.
Good morning, big guy. Where's Maria? Oh, hi. This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise. I just try to get water out of her lungs. Oh. I don't think that's water, unfortunately. Have you heard of Gregor?
No, it probably is water. She probably drowned.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's probably blood too. I've mixed with it. Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear whispering.
Oh.
What?
That's probably what the whispering was. That's probably Maria.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything like that.
When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right?
What? Oh! Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. That startled me like really bad.
Yeah, I'm genuinely terrified now. Yes!
I sometimes hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast. Right? God, that's such a visceral reaction. Holy shit. I'm remembering why I love this game.
I hated this game. She's squeaking me out.
Okay, his didn't do anything to me because I was expecting it this time.
I think we had another piece of meat for breakfast. That's what you would have wanted. Go ahead, Anatoly. Anatoly looks at you, begging.
Okay. Oh my god. What?
Bring us on a slab. What
I
is?
don't know why that's like. Oh, that activated something in my brain.
He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't keep the taste out of my mouth. Help me.
Oh my god, that was. Ooh.
You think I'm gonna sleep tonight? I think I'm gonna sleep tonight. Ah. Okay. Deep breaths.
It's all good. It's all
Anatoly.
good. Just take a second.
Yeah.
Okay. We good? Okay.
I looks hurt by Anatoly's words.
I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. So you just gotta be like embracing ourselves now.
We grab some of the meat from a secret hiding place. We cut it into squares, adding it to some boiling cauldron water.
Cauldron?
Cauldron?
Alright. That's another interesting thing.
It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it quickly.
Smells good. Mmm. Ah!
What's taking so long? Bring it fast, though! It's almost done. Patience. And it finished. You served the meat in bowls. This just looks wrong now. Gregor drinks the broth first, but I'll swallow the chunks whole.
I don't know why, but Anatoly's face just like. Ugh.
Anatoly Chris rippled in the broth with his finger. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. Is this have a Snickers, you're not yourself when you're hungry. This is just the meme character. The meme is a game. I don't know what overtook me. Yeah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen.
You
You
notice
didn't
how,
notice
like.
her eating.
I remember from this game, Karen looks. I feel like looks the most different between the CGs and the sprite.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. She looks like mid-20s in this. Well, she looks a lot older than in the model. You didn't notice her eating.
I was gonna say younger, actually.
Yeah. There's just an empty bowl now. I mean, I can see that too. Karen staring right at you.
How much more meat is left?
You explained how most of it's gone bad. This is the last of it.
Gah. How could you be so careless again?
You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. No!
What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending.
Yes, that. Anatoly? Yes?
No.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I think tomorrow you should look for Maria. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants. Please, Anatoly! Come back and we're looking.
Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Maria out there.
You're right. Maria's still out there.
I forgot how good the faces are.
She still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem. Okay. Everyone shovels off to their rooms, reading books and continuing to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous.
Лучше спи с двумя глазами открытыми.
At least she
Is she
has
speaking
it.
English?
No, they came from Ukraine. Remember?
Oh, right. Sorry.
She has a very pretty voice, though.
Yeah. Maria. Something is approaching.
Fuck!
Okay, that didn't get me, but
It got me.
don't be a crybaby. It's just me. Onion. Not gonna be very sweet today.
Boy,
I'm worried about Anatelli.
boy.
He's gonna peer pressure. Can I stop him leaving the cabin? You're an asshole, then. Please? Don't you trust my advice? Shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you.
Boy.
Did you know that leaving onion in a room absorb bacteria? It will help prevent colds and water viruses.
That's cool. Oh. Oh.
People actually believed in the 1500s.
Boy.
How embarrassing! Who would believe that?
Shut up.
Boy.
Yeah, see, I doubted that dynamic, but for people to think it was true. Please? You know what's in the right left in the room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? Yo, don't call me out that, I forgot. Can't remember. Could smell you before I even came to the room.
Don't be a crybaby. Spoke with Onion.
Onion.
Yikes! So, can you stop Anthony from leaving? I know he's cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. Anthony can make his own decisions.
Onion.
Please! We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You every sudden noise a scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse hole to get around?
Onion.
Scared to death already! Into Don't make me counter coward about you. She can be as mean as potato if you're on the bad side.
Oh, so Cabbage is a
Just
girl.
kidding. She's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Antonio you care about him and don't want him to leave. It was only for me. Okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're for the flavor tomorrow. Let it be sliding around butter. I love voicing these things. I hope my tone's coming through and not just.
Yeah. No, it is.
You completely forget the conversation we're on. Of course! You fall asleep again, still ravenous.
Day 10.
You have a strange dream. Not again. A fox is collecting payment from you. You despise him. So you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack and add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At someone's journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food. A storm rages outside. As the snow piles up, you begin to eat whatever you find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. Trees begin to look like charred meat. You take a cut out of one, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth feels quick with blood as you wade through the snow. Oh, Jesus. Days later, a deer comes by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Okay.
No image.
Something smells terrible in the living room. Something puked in the corner. You wipe it up. You wipe it up with a rag to save it from my embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy.
Well, Anatoly? What's your decision? Bad ideas. She's got a plan, Anatoly. What does that mean?
Barely slept last night. I could hear her whispers coming from the basement. She kept telling me to go outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Really?
Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision.
Why so quickly?
Because I'm not waiting any longer.
You can see the glint of Kira's knife in her dress. Best to watch out for a knife. The ground disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Well, once let's talk to Kira and see if she can change her mind.
Hey, keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear?
Anatoly's an adult who can make his own decisions.
Excuse me.
You remember Kira has a knife hidden on her.
He doesn't get a choice in this anymore. Neither do you.
You can tell she means business.
Is that clear?
Well, I'm not saying her name, bitch. Yeah, just yes.
Good. When the time comes, you just need to shut your mouth and not say anything. Understood?
No talking? This would be easier. This would be an easy request. You nod.
Excellent. Get everyone together for a meeting. Let's get him to leave.
You call everyone together to discuss next steps. I'm just looking at our Discord profile page right now. That's bringing me some comfort. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale. He's gonna pass out.
Anatoly, have you made up a decision? Made a decision?
Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Wait, where's the squirrel? I never know it's like it's gone, just gone.
Huh. What was the point of the freaking squirrel?
Thank you, Anatoly. Maybe died from starvation now. Big tears rolled down Gregor's cheeks. Ah, I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy.
Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best.
Aaron,
Yes?
Craig looks like you expecting me. Did you want to say something to Anatoly? You say nothing. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry, Aunt. I...
Goodbye, Anatoly.
Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy.
Anatoly has left the cabin.
See you soon, little guy.
Hmm.
I mean, I've only known these characters for like two hours now, but I'm still like devastated.
I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night.
And go to bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I was getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. I'm gonna close up on the couch for a night. Tony's back to you. You shut your eyes. Quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping on the floor. Found you! You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is not a matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but he's dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. Being very popular right now. That's a tree reference. Get it? Anyways, you need to protect Craig from the right-handed woman. Haven't called him Moses Chumpack. Man told me to give you this mission. Drag on, oh gosh!
No laughing matter. You spoke with bread.
Understood? Say nothing. I don't know what can we say this. You're fooling nobody with that act. You know you can hear me. Let's go with a non-verbal answer, alright? Protect Greg at all costs! Say nothing.
Oh.
Okay, no, never mind. Do we make a promise we can't keep? I know I know it's been a long time since I said it, but unkeepable promises. Do we lie or do we just tell them to just?
Do you think it's a lie?
Considering that, just how okay we were with this thing until we just leave. Let's go with yes. I want to be an optimist about it.
Well, it wasn't that we were okay with it. It's that we didn't want to be stabbed.
Yeah, well, yeah, you mean that too. You nod. It's the easy to, right? You tell Brett that pun didn't make sense. On a road today, I'll see you around. Brett hops away, pushing up through a mouse hole with a small pop. Fall asleep. Think about what Brett told you. You have a strange dream. Lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first. Push the cracked, set them down next to the workbench. After working the saw, you grab the cuts in the old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you decide to try the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching though. You clench your fist and get ready to strike what is coming for you. You were gonna cold sweat.
Oh, well.
What do you mean, oh well?
We know what that is.
Yeah.
Hi, Maria.
You work in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk? Or
You found some meat.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decided to surprise everyone with breakfast. You start by cutting each slice very thin. You brown each slice in the oven, releasing a unique smell in the air. Karen rushes in the kitchen.
What is that smell? Give it to me. Now.
You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off a plate and eats it. I mean, I guess. Look, I know, like, being very hungry can make you act very crazy and rational, and I've never been this hungry, so I can't imagine like how that would feel. But I don't. Like, I think
It's a few things. It's Karen was like very clearly craving meat in general, and then
Yeah.
now there's the whole like now that she has it, she wants more, and it's probably also like a slight hint of insanity.
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
it seems to be kind of implied that there's something supernatural about it. There's all sorts of stories about like if you become a cannibal, you aren't human anymore.
right, exactly. To me, cannibals just aren't human, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, fortunately, I'm a person who's never gone insane. Who has never like been this hungry. But I know, speaking just right now, I would rather die than just eat someone else, even eat
I
like human
mean,
meat.
that's what everybody says, but you never know until the time comes.
Yeah, I mean that's true. You thought she was concerned with the wrestling. Gregor wakes up from the couch and checks into the kitchen. Oh God! Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, grabbing more with his hands. No, don't. Tears start streaming down his face, but it doesn't make a sound. He joined them. Gregor gives me the meat on the table.
I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration.
You sounded more determined than before. I'm gonna lie down on the couch. Try to keep his foot down. Gregor crawls on the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in close to a whisper.
I'm glad Maria and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How'd you get so good at it?
You tell Karen.
After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all that I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take for you to perfect your art?
You tell her.
Yeah, right. I used to tell Maria that you weren't funny. That's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me.
Karen pauses. Deep in thought.
You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another.
Christ, woman.
Why wait for him to come back?
Karen hands you a vial of liquid.
I don't know if you're kind of picking up on it. The protagonist is not really a good person.
I got that just from the nightmares already, from the very first nightmare. I had a creeping suspicion that this was gonna happen.
And they've done this before. So
I didn't pick up that they did this before, though.
you did it? I mean, she literally asked like how many years did it take you to do this?
Oh, okay.
To take you to how many years did it take you to get good at this? And the protagonist also thinks he succumbed to the hunger. They always do.
You know, that makes sense.
I can
yeah.
go into more detail at the end.
Okay.
I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him.
This request is beyond extreme.
Will you do this for me?
No.
The right decision. You didn't assist Karen. Fine. Save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor, hi.
Hey, Karen. What are you doing? Oh, Tommy! Oh my God!
This will be over soon, Gregor.
Stop! Stop! I am deeply disturbed. You know, I'm very happy this game isn't voiced, but otherwise I would have probably just left the call right here. You leave her alone. Go into the bedroom, crawl into bed, and I had totally slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. How can you fall? Oh, gee.
Because
Well, I guess,
the
yeah.
protagonist isn't a good person.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's probably worse than you're expecting. Wake up, sleepyhead.
What?
You know who?
What's at the door?
That's probably Maria.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
You know, they said she was walking the halls.
Yup.
You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate.
Breakfast? With what?
That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, though. Come on, let's eat.
You know, I know, just based on nothing else, I still think Maria in this CG looks pretty cute. I mean, Maria in all like CGs look not Maria, Karen in like CGs look cute, but
she looks beautiful in the CGs. And then for some reason in the sprites, she's just not.
I think that's intentional because in the CGs, she is like most of the time a very normal person. Well, in this one, probably not, but yeah. You get out of bed and head to the living room.
Okay. Nothing happened.
What's
Why'd she leave an arm?
Why?
He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic.
My...
What is it, Gregor?
Where am I?
Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book.
What are you talking about?
Do I have to spell it out for you? You're useless. You can't swim. How could you help us if you immediately drown?
What?
I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty earlier, huh?
Gregor goes pale.
How's that for a big breakfast?
Gregor looks at you.
Don't even think about crawling away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Heh. We'll eat your fresh arm when everything else is gone. Oh, that's why she left it. Oh. Let me start cooking some more of your leg. I'll leave you two alone to chat.
This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to keep was to keep everyone alive and get together. But I failed. Are you disappointed in me? No, I'm disappointed in Karen. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, my mother always made sure we never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. I was never satisfied. One day on my way home from school, I was walking past the town inn. Something smelled amazing. It was coming from a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. A meal that was fresh out of the oven. At least, that's what I thought. I became severely ill with food poisoning. Dry heaving into the toilet for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually killed me in bed. Like everyone else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. You're gonna torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor goes a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I'm so cold. This cabin. Everything about it chills me to the bones. Please. Consider my dying wish. Yes. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for a knife. Okay? We're gonna bring a look at peace. He watched the last of Gregor's ear escape his lens.
What the heck?
I'm not having any fun. I just want to curl up and cry.
We're almost to the end. What the hell do you think you're doing?
You tell Karen like Gregor gave up.
We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now.
Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hello.
So now we know that this is a girl. Do you want a voice?
Yeah, sure.
Or do you should okay.
Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife.
I best avoid a knife.
Wait, isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it?
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly.
As the leader of the Chompets, it's important you find all of us, so please don't forget any of us. Good luck!
Cabs goes away and tries to hide. Why would Cabs want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the Chompets lately. You can't have to play along with them, right? You go talk to Kill in the living room. Looks like Kill's just slicing away a block of wood.
Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Yes?
Have you seen the basement key anywhere?
Wasn't it in the kitchen?
You can't remember.
I haven't seen the key.
Maybe one of the chomps can help you find the kitchen? You decide to go look for it. Thankfully, not too many places for Cabbage to hide. What do you want to check first?
Oh, there is a cauldron.
And let's check the cauldron first. Here's some rushing around. She always picked the same hiding spot.
Cabbage!
Hi, you found me. Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through those mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. You'll help me out, right? Cabbage just joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go.
What's next?
Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time.
What? You asked Cabbage about the basement key.
Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven.
There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in here.
You found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. Got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom.
Making hide and seek far too easy.
Chompettes! Find Onion!
Cabbage goes down the hallway. Can't help to find Onion, right? Explore the bedroom.
Bee.
So,
Don't be a crybaby. It's just me. Onion. Before you unpause, can you?
Ark is okay.
I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm just a bit sad. Don't worry. Today, I'm finished with a silicon.
Boy, boy.
Honest. Wow. Did you see something gross? Your brush stinks. Strange head and tone sweat too. Can smell you coming from a while away.
Onion.
Gross! Did the redhead woman steal you off or something? You're telling me everything that happened. Wow!
Boy.
I think I missed some messed up stuff. You're gonna pass. Sorry about Maria Antonia Greco. But yikes!
Boy.
3 people did it in less than a month. That is bad. 5 people in one night, though, right?
Onion.
I would probably do another shot again. Anyways, don't worry. Got your back.
Onion has joined the party.
Hello.
Glad to have you join us, Onion.
No problem, Cabbage. I forgot how bread we can know and live in. You know how I can get
Cabbage.
Bread?
the one and only.
Chompettes! Let's move out!
Your party's quickly expanding.
3 Chompettes.
3 Chompettes left. You have a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. Do some timed breathing exercise for a few minutes.
That seemed to help.
Time to get that bread. Oh, nice. You probably strut to the living room, happy to be alive. Where is he? You hear bread come out of the mouth hole. He's singing a sweet time. Found me, ye! And what's your favorite trumpet? Bread! Don't you love me? My cousin probably talking about that one. He has hundreds. No, thousands of turbo puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? You tell Blair about gathering trumpets together. That's a pretty crumbly idea. Remember what happened last time? With the potato? I mean, you're going against a whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage.
Bread, we need your help finding Potato.
Onion.
missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let a trumpet down. Ha ha ha. No need to pass my comedy quiz. I'm coming with you.
Bread has joined the party.
That's great. Oh, sorry.
That's great, Bread.
Grab me a board, Brad. Of course.
Wait. Are you drooling?
Oh, 3 trumpets are staring at you.
Oh boy.
Are you thinking of ears? You're actually licking lips.
Snap! The hell? Snap out of it.
You already ate. We're not good for that. You glutton. They pass out.
Holy cow, get them up!
So heavy. What? Who's them?
They. It's referring to you.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know,
stumble to your feet.
no confirmed gender.
Yeah. You stumble to your feet. Let's go for a raspberry stuff so you peek on this again. I got over by the basement done.
Perfect! Chompets!
Yada.
Mosey out!
You have 3 trumpets in your party. 2 more to go. Your head physically is gonna crack open. Your heads have gone completely numb. This one's lasting longer than the others. Focus on wriggling your toes for a minute.
You didn't pass out cold on the floor!
2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. And we're back here again. Back where we started. Where is she? You feel chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here.
It is a girl.
You can almost hear her breathing. Raspberry?
You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage!
We shouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry.
Boy.
Yes.
We need your help finding Potato! Our combined Chompet detective skills say he's in the basement! Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompets! Let's hide out!
All 4 trumpets quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door.
Sounds like Neptunia music.
Honestly, that does. You hear Kid creeping behind you.
Found you.
You can see the knife out of the corner of Kieran's dress.
I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece, just like Gregor.
And like he's ready to build a knife into you. What do you do? I don't know. Okay, first of all, this music is amazing, but also, that's. I mean, what has the Chambers did? What has the Chambers done for us? But at the same time, what is Tell About the Basement doing for us?
I'm assuming tell her about the basement is telling her where the food is.
Right. Let's go with the first one. I don't want to sell out the others.
So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You opened the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon.
Going to sense a still case in the darkness.
You locked the basement door. Did you? Did you just lock the door?
You block out her screams of rage. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Yeah, that's good job. That's for the best.
Day 13.
You slept in today. The pound has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. I just slept and walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle was oddly comforting. Why? Why'd you? Candle blew out. And the door is locked. You find a flash in the corner of the base bathroom and turn it on.
Tutorial. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Let's move around your cursor to search the room.
Oh God, I hate
Hello.
Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again?
Tell her about the candle being blown out.
Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Excuse me, need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. Quickly.
You make your escape.
So I think that in these rooms there's like hidden notes that you can find.
Well, getting locked in the bathroom is only enough time for one day. You get on the covers and quickly fall asleep.
But we could do that another time. Day 14. Wake up, sleepy.
What? Aaron? It's your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive.
It's only been 2 days.
Somebody's at the door. You grip the door out tightly and wait for what's next. What was that? That can't be the real Greco. Did it tell me the haunt has officially begun? Events like this are real, but invincible spirits is difficult. In this state, they'll try to give you a heart attack, push you down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. The rain has stopped. You decide to go look out the window.
Oh! Did you see it?
No.
Did you? Oh my God, she was there. She was there.
The flood was completely gone.
Hold on. 30. I'm gonna show you later.
Okay. Kim will be excited to see this. Same as she's right in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. And the food here now. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Kim's hiding spot was too obvious. You get some meat from behind the woodpile. You take a few bites of it.
You lost more of your humanity.
We never had. We already lost all of it before this game began, I feel. Oh well. You decide to crawl back in the bed and get a little extra sleep. You have a strange dream.
Oh boy.
clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Is this another trick? Or... They were sticking around. You head to kitchen to get breakfast. The meat is gone. Oh shit. I know it's coming from the living room. Totally? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are cut into the wood by the couch. Somebody's approaching. What's making that noise? Sounded like it was coming from a basement door. Go over to investigate. Can we not? Cold winds blew through holes in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this? What?
Did you see it? Did you see it?
No. What?
Fuck! Pay attention.
I... You're waking a cold sweat. What was it? I think I'm a little bit scared.
I'm not gonna tell you until you see it later.
It's raining again. How long does this game go for? I had enough of this
I
already.
don't know, actually. I thought it was gonna be done by now. Maybe we got it. We're getting a different ending than I first saw.
I'm scared shit. The Tony with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. The couch just smells like Gregor's sweat. Should you half stop her? You have already did. Couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into sleep. Must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room was pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Oh!
Well, you saw that one.
So they were received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. You know, there's a note sticking out from one of the books.
I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I'll need to get the others involved. I've left payments outside the door, and I'll pay any price. Please let her go. I don't have to involve everyone else.
Take the mother's note with you. You lay back down on the couch, drifting back to sleep. I'm terrified. You slept walk again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer.
Oh, it's you again. Tell me, your first week with the others. Where did you sleep?
You think for a minute but come up with nothing.
It's worse than I imagined. Do you remember any concussions? Still nothing. You would routinely collapse around the cabin, sleptwalk into halls too, even fell down the basement stairs. Can't believe you haven't broken your neck yet. You seem to survive almost anything, right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me?
Sure. You tell Potato's secret.
Wow, didn't think you'd be dumb enough to tell me. Thank you.
You mentioned regret telling Potato.
Do you think Karen is still alive downstairs? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. She's been eating them. Probably finding something useful down there too. When's the last time you've eaten? It's time to take it back from her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. Not for them. For me.
Your head full of basement door. And enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. Oh, no. Ah. Just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. I can't look. I'm like,
Look, Ark.
something's approaching.
Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us.
I always try things like this. And I've fallen for this one.
Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here. Loads of it. Fine. Down here. Beware of Karen.
What?
She is ill beyond repair. And she will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll speak again.
You feel Maria leaving the staircase. You continue to descend. And the walls. They are mixed dozen soot. Something's approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking behind you? Another trap. Everyone else is upstairs. Maria was worried sick about you. You tell Greg about speaking with Maria. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. We'll meet again soon. Be aware of Karen. Feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deep into the abyss. I hate this.
We're almost there.
The air pressure down here feels heavier. You touch your ears. Blood is leaking out. Something is approaching. Oh! That you should be fainting off that Gregor right now. You can't tell me about being with Gregor and Maria. Oh. You don't want to pick onions outside? You shake your head. Yes, it's no fooling you, huh? You asked Anatoly where Karen is. Below us. Waiting to devour you. Down here, the worshippers has told me about you. How long did you leave him in here? Beware of Karen. She'll wipe that smug smile off your face. See you again soon. If you aren't only leaving the staircase, you grit your teeth and keep going.
Game's
Your
better
feet
than I
finally
remember.
hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall, blind and look at the light switch.
Hello!
Hello! You've come so far. Proud of you.
Cabbage!
As leader of the
Cabbage!
Chompettes, I want to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out and we'll be there.
Boy, boy!
What is?
Boy!
When did you die down here? When you yeast expect will roll with you. Ha ha ha.
You can't sneak up on me.
Raspberry!
But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Too much wax in your ears.
Cabbage!
Raspberry.
Onion!
I'm getting on Raspberry's backside.
Your ears have so much dirt in them. They could probably grow potatoes.
We'll have to walk on those jokes, potato.
Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? I wouldn't miss a killing for the world.
What?
Just remember, down here, you can call on us.
Cabbage!
We'll help you out in a bind. If you get lost down here, please don't go into the room. It's the only place we won't go. That's correct, Potato. Thank you for coming along with us.
Boy, boy!
Started to change a heart, but he never really had one.
I don't think he should come with us.
The only joke is you, potato.
That's enough. Chompettes! Let's help out!
Thomas getting in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate a light switch.
Took you long enough.
Oh! Oh!
Let's end this. Okay. Come on, Ark.
A tear rolls down Karen's cheek.
Should have never left Ukraine. Okay.
You attack Karen with a lunge. You barely land a soft punch. Karen spins towards you. Some blast spouts on the floor. Karen cackles.
I'll throw you in the floods. You caught on me first because I'm the leader, right? Chompettes are ready to help you down here. Watch out for that knife. Please survive. We won't play hide and seek again. Chompettes! Help out!
Happens to fill you with hope. You gain 5 HP. Karen looks confused. She calls you talking to them. Try to reason with Karen.
Don't speak to me.
You look at she's blind her next attack. Karen goes completely silent. Karen smiles at you.
You're going to taste better than Gregor. Should have kept the door locked.
You attack Karen with a lunge. You barely land a soft punch. Karen spins towards you. You feel blood running down your arm. Karen is studying you.
Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now.
It's me!
Onion!
Onion! Now climb down here, okay? Let me look at you.
Onion!
Blood? Gross! Yeah, I speak in the water.
Boy, boy!
Hey! What does it tell you about crying? You got us, champ!
Onion!
Good luck! Any words make you feel a little better, but only a little bit. Being 5 HP. Karen looks confused. She tries to talk with them, trying to reason Karen. I don't really care who dies down
That's
here.
me.
Oh, sorry.
You're both awful. Good luck.
Goes. Karen catches her breath.
It's over.
Karen smiles at you.
You're gonna taste better than Gregor.
A tear rolled down Karen's cheek.
Oh, okay.
I'm secretly everyone's favorite tomcat, but I all is my cousin comrade. Razelle. You point out Razelle with only relatives. Huh? I'm gonna hard to recall any of the long-term memories. Is any of my sibling? You shake your head. Oh. Good luck. Red. You gains 5 HP. Karen spits towards you. Some glass bounds on the floor. Are you talking to yourself again?
You're talking to yourself again.
Karen cleanses the knife.
Gonna taste better than Anatoly.
Your arm is bleeding.
Throw you in the floods. Uh-oh. Always marry Raspberry is a lie created by Cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted merry. Correct?
You're not.
What are you gonna do if you win? Devour the red-haired woman? Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this.
You feel a flood of emotions from the Champets. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. They have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready for Karen's second attack. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end.
You actually did it.
You're hobbling after her, but the basement is getting darker and darker. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's voice in the distance. You can glide ahead again, cold liquid coming out of your ears. You almost trip a few times as you move downward. Your shoes have been sink to the ground. There has a door in each direction. You head east, open the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. What? Huh? Huh?
It's the three of them.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh my god, I freaking love the art in this game. Welcome.
We've been waiting. We've been waiting. Turn on the light. Where's Karen?
She's ravenous. Completely ravenous.
Lost in the abyss. We will never escape.
Fleeing west did nothing.
We traded one tragedy for another. Karen will stop your ambitions.
Wretch.
Abomination. Horror.
Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown.
Maria and Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, I won't forget you. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know if something was supposed to happen, or what was that last achievement? Hold on. Huh.
You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? Grab your flaming knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. Full of complete shock at the sight of you.
We
She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak.
we've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights?
I just don't ask the question you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will? Or was you sent? We were technically sent.
Anatoly. We came on our own free will.
The woman was confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You cleared the throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looked terrified of you, as they should be.
Wasn't that trail steep?
The group finally returns to normal, as forced by the attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but his cabin is amazing. Follow kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Finally, a place you can read a good book in peace.
Right now, check it out. The cabin? All the way out here? What about that psychopath?
We lost him a few months ago. Don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello?
Come on, Reina. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here just for the night. Sure, that's a good idea, Selena. Of course.
My door has a few different ways to lock it. Check if my baby shows up. I'll put some snacks in here.
Bullock. I guess we don't have a good choice. Right back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it.
It's just for one night. You decided to join with your friends inside.
Did you lock the door?
All set!
Could you see him out the window?
No, he probably went back to town.
Is anyone here? No, yelled and stomped around. Nothing. This cabin is abandoned. Stay here tonight.
What?
Oh, wait. I think this is the start of the DLC.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, then we're just gonna ignore that for now. Oh.
I felt like I was ready to cry at many points in the...
Oh boy. Okay. So, what did you think?
I'm sorry, I did not like that. It made me very devastated at many points. I felt myself getting emotional at several points.
So you're saying it's a bad game because it got you emotional?
No, okay, never mind. No, me saying it's a bad game, but it's just my
Gut instinct.
gut instinct.
Hi,
And also-
hi, Maria.
And also, this is the most terrified I think I've been playing a horror game. of everything we've played so far, every horror game we've played so far. I think they looked like us also made me feel this way, but it was much shorter. The walk into the basement was awful. It was.
You want me to explain one of the theories?
Sure.
The main theory that I've seen is that the protagonist is a witch who lures people to her cabin, his or her cabin, and does basically what we saw happen and has been doing that for hundreds of years.
Okay.
There are some people who believe that the protagonist is the Baba Yaga, if you've ever heard of that.
No, I haven't.
It's an old folktale, like, about a witch that, like, ate kids. And those the kids that you saw at the ending, the kids that you play as in the DLC are the Chompettes. Who were previous victims of the protagonist and basically haunt him now.
I see.
So, yeah. That's like the basic gist of what people think the story is, from what I've seen.
What does the ending mean? Like, they asked him to turn on the light, and then the light didn't turn on, and then you go up the stairs and...
Oh, that was just that bit at the end was just a flashback to when they first came to the cabin.
Oh, okay.
And remember, the whole thing is, says, oh, that's if you stay idle. It's, the whole thing about the Chompettes constantly saying you stink, the fact that the characters are afraid of you when they first see you. It's all implied to be, you're probably a disgusting-looking witch.
Okay.
I love this game. It's so God, I forgot how good I forgot how freaking good the art is. Like that was the big thing that drew people in, was the really horrifying art.
So, what does the ending mean when, like, they ask him to turn the light and then...
I don't know. I'm trying to find that out because I don't know, actually. Yeah, there's a bunch of different endings. Which, I do want to show you all of them. Because there's some really good stuff in these endings.
There's a part of me that's just saying one ending is enough. That really unsettled me.
Such a good game, though. Oh, it's even better than I remembered it being. But now... now... I want to show you what you missed. So, I'm gonna stop streaming this. And then... I'm gonna mute that for now. Media player. Okay, where is it? 243. But we could do that.
Somebody's at the door. The rain stopped. I decided to go look out the window. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh,
She's just peeking out.
did you see it?
I think I'm gonna hate this next one.
Did you see it?
Goosebumps all over your arms. Is this? What?
Did you see it?
The fuck?
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. What the fuck? Did you not hear me scream?
Yeah. No, I did. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh my God.
So, that is Cooking Companions. The first ending.
I don't know. Oh! The type of horror I like is more akin to like lighthearted, like spooky. This is awful.
It's so good though.
I am deeply disturbed, and I mean, okay, yeah, it is very good. I will admit that despite me feeling very emotional and disturbed and terrified, that does make Mark. That does mean that
It did
Or
what
the
it
white
did. It did what. Yeah. Again, my favorite part about this game is that the art is just so beautifully horrifying. It's so good. It's even better than I remember. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Any final thoughts?
Oh, I need some happy things to watch after we stop recording.
You can. I'm sure you'll find stuff.
I'm sure I will too.
Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.